lot of customers have questions about earthquake insurance. They want to know, are they covered for it? How expensive is it? What does it cover actually? So today we'd like to talk about earthquake insurance, and actually we're gonna bundle into this conversation landslide and flood insurance as well. So we'll talk about all three of those as we go through this. So first of all, let's be clear that on your homeowners policies, those three coverages are excluded. Okay, those are specifically named exclusions: earthquake, landslide, and flood. So what are your options as a consumer? You have access to those. We can provide that coverage for you, and we can provide it in a few different ways. These will be standalone policies, meaning you'll have your homeowner's insurance policy, and then separately you would have a policy that covers those exposures for you. And you can buy earthquake by itself. You can combine earthquake with flood. You can combine earthquake with landslide. You can do landslide and flood. Whatever mix you want to, we can put that together for you depending on your specific situation. For example, for me, I don't have a need for flood insurance, but I definitely want to have earthquake and landslide. So that's what I've purchased in my standalone policy. So what do these things cover? What they do in essence is, if you take your homeowner's policy that says your building is covered for, let's say, $250,000. So your home, if it's destroyed in an event, a fire, for example, you have $250,000 to rebuild your home. Okay. With the earthquake policy, what it's saying is in essence the same thing, but it's saying it's only covered for one exposure. So if your home is damaged or destroyed in an earthquake, you have $250,000 now to rebuild your home from the earthquake. Okay, so you're buying insurance to cover a specific exposure when you buy earthquake, landslide, or flood. Okay, usually these policies have a unique deductible to them. It's going to be a percentage deductible, and by that it's a percentage of the amount of coverage you have. So in a policy where there's a 10% deductible and you've got a $250,000 home value, your deductible would be 10% of $250,000 or $25,000. So these are large catastrophic policies. They're not meant to cover from the first $500. After the first $500, they're meant to cover if there's a complete total loss, and then you need that coverage to rebuild your home. Okay, should you have it? Well, that's really going to be up to you, and really where you live. For our clients in the Pacific Northwest, I would strongly encourage you, if you're a client up here and you own a home, you should consider earthquake insurance at a minimum. Then depending on the topography of your home, maybe landslide or flood, but at a minimum, I would definitely encourage you to contact your agent and get a quote on earthquake insurance, because we do live in a part of the country where it's more of a when, not if. If you live down in Arizona or California, well, let's skip the California part because you probably should have it too. If you live in Arizona, maybe it's not as much of a need for you. But again, that's up to your personal preference. I would encourage you get a quote, see how much it costs, and then make a decision. If you have any additional questions though on these coverages or would like to get a quote, please reach out to us and we'd be happy to help you. Thank you.